Rowan started walking. Life is about to change for sure.
More.
I think I owe you guys an explanation. I think I owe you guys an explanation. I wasn't sure if I was gonna talk about this because honestly, it's a bummer. It was a little bit traumatic. We got in another car accident. I still can't believe this happened. It was not my fault. So I was driving and Rowan and Matt were both in the car in the back seat. And basically what happened is a driver who was merging onto the freeway. I was already on the freeway in the rightmost lane. A driver who was merging onto the freeway didn't like accelerate or decelerate. So we're like getting to where the lane and my lane like merge into one, and they're just like right next to me. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're gonna hit my car. So I slam on my brakes. And then the person behind us rear-ended us. And it was really unfortunate. It really sucked. It was 3 weeks to the day after we got our car. It actually was the day that the vlog where I was like, here's our new car went up. And so my comment section was like, oh my gosh, your new car is so cute. And like, we love it. And I'd gotten in a car accident. And it sucked. It really sucked. When I was like newly postpartum and having a lot of like intrusive thoughts and postpartum anxiety and stuff, a lot of what I worried about was getting into an accident with Rowan. And when it actually happened, even though he wasn't hurt, thank God, I had like a full-on panic attack and was like basically screaming and crying. And like, I'm not proud of that because like I wish I had held it together because it freaked him out. But something inside of me just like snapped for a little bit, and it was not great. So you want the book? Here, you can have the book. So that's why I've got this guy. My arm, or my hand rather, in between my like thumb and finger, super painful. I think just from like being like holding the steering wheel and then getting like yeeted into it. I had it x-rayed yesterday and it's not broken, thank goodness, but it has been really stinky. It's been stinky. There's no other way to put it. So yeah, been dealing with that. Thankfully, the other driver who was at fault has our same insurance. And the insurance company has been really great this time around. Last time, I mean, it wasn't really the insurance company that was bad, but just because it was a hit and run driver, it was like really complicated. And this time it's more cut and dry. So they are fixing our car. We'll have her back in a couple weeks. Thank goodness. So glad it wasn't another total. But yeah, they're replacing quite a bit back there. It's bad. I think they were replacing the whole back hatch, like the bumper and the side panel and stuff. Yeah, looking forward to having the car back. It actually happened while we had company too for Rowan's birthday. And it was just a lot to deal with. I loved having people around. It was so nice. I mean, people that I hadn't gotten to see in like 2 years because of the pandemic and everything. And everybody got to meet Rowan for the first time. And it was lovely. And I loved hanging out with everybody, but also it was very overstimulating. And between the car and just like constant people around, I've been feeling a little burnt out. I'm also on my period, so I'm sure that's part of it. So today we're just gonna have like a nice, chill self-care day. I'm gonna clean my house, or at least pick up my house, because that's like the best self-care thing I can do. personally. Like I don't know, when my space is messy, like my brain feels messy, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna try to pick up the house as best I can. Obviously I'm fairly limited in the activities that I can do. We're gonna make some healthy food, try to start nourishing my body again after eating so much cake and party food for like basically a week. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a really nice, cozy day. It's actually overcast right now, which I'm kind of irritated at because like it's July. Why does it still feel like it's September? But that's okay, we'll make it cozy. Also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you might not know, Rowan started walking. He's walking, I'll show you in a minute, but it just absolutely blew my mind. He took his first steps actually the morning of his birthday party, and it was crazy. It was my cousins and Matt hanging out with him, and he like looked like he was gonna do it, and I was in the garage hanging out with the bunnies, and they called me in and they were like, Megan, come look, and then sure enough, he took his first steps, and he's been getting better and better ever since. He can take about 10 steps now, so life is about to change for sure. If you wanna see the updates like that, like in real time when they happen, make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'll put my little thingy here so you can see it, because I'm always posting stuff on my story, and that way you don't have to wait like for the vlog like a week and a half later to be a little bit delayed. Yeah, let's show them how you walk. Okay, come here, kiddo. Okay, come walk to mommy. Come here. You'd rather just stand. Come here. Oh, his pants are making it really hard for him. Oh! That was only a few, but you can see, hopefully. Come here. Come here. Good job! I'm gonna get this little guy down for a nap, and then we will start on cleaning the house, because it's a disaster. Okay, I think we're pretty much cleaned up. I feel so much better having a clean house. It just like frees up so much of my mental space. That is such good self-care. Now that the kitchen is clean, it's time to move on to step 2 of our self-care day, which is making some healthy food. I've just been feeling like I've been eating a lot of crap recently. I've been feeling really like sluggish and just not great. We had a lot of takeout because we had company, and there was like cake around and stuff. So I'm excited to get back into healthy eating. And I want to say a big thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this portion of today's video. You've probably heard me raving about HelloFresh on my channel for the past few months, but in case you missed it, HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit, and they deliver fresh, pre-measured ingredients to your doorstep. HelloFresh is like my secret weapon as a mom. So often I am trying to make sure that Rowan gets the best, healthiest foods that we have in the house, and I forget about myself, and I'm kind of an afterthought, and HelloFresh really solves that problem for me. They make it so easy to get lunch or dinner on the table in 20 to 30 minutes. Every week they have 25 or more delicious options you can choose from, and there are plans for everybody. So because I'm trying to eat healthier, I chose the Calorie Smart plan this time, but they also have a family plan, a pescatarian plan, and if you're vegetarian, they have options for you too. It's also really great for families because HelloFresh plans are super flexible, so if you need to skip a week, it's super easy to do that, or you can add on extras like garlic bread, breakfast, cookie dough, which is one of my favorites. They make it really easy to keep your fridge stocked. They save me so much time because first of all, I'm not running to the grocery store to try to get stuff for dinner. I'm saving money. I think it's like 28% that you save versus buying all the ingredients for the meal at the grocery store. And like I said, the meals are super quick and easy to do. They give you step-by-step instructions. I'm actually gonna have Matt make lunch for us today, and it's so quick that he can make the whole meal and eat it just during his lunch break from work. Awesome if you work from home. I can also feel really good about using HelloFresh because they have a commitment to fighting food insecurity. So last year they gave over 4 million meals to people in need, and they're stepping that up this year amidst the coronavirus crisis. They also offset 100% of their carbon emissions, which is awesome. And because all of the food is pre-portioned, there's way less food waste, which is super important to me. So here are the 3 recipes we have to choose from this week. We have Yucatan citrus chicken bowls. How amazing does that look? The meals always come out like exactly like the pictures too, which is so satisfying. Ooh, pecan and walnut crusted chicken. I've had their pecan crusted chicken before, and it looks like this is like the calorie smart version of the same entree, and it was so, so good. One of my all-time favorites from HelloFresh. We've never had like a subpar meal from them. They've all been 5 stars. And then steak with mushroom cream sauce. This feels like a date night one to me. So I'm gonna eliminate that one because I wanna like have a fancy date night when we choose steak. What do you think? I'm thinking maybe the Yucatan citrus chicken bowls. This looks really, really yummy, and Mexican food sounds good. So this is what we're gonna do, or rather what Matt's gonna do. He's such a good sport agreeing to make me lunch. So he's gonna start cooking, and then when he's all done, we will come back and do a taste test so you guys know how the meal turns out. So Matt's all done cooking, and this is how the bowls turned out. They look so good. I can't wait to taste them. Rowan's over here with his lunch too. Got leftover fried rice that I made the other night. Thanks for making lunch, baby.
Smelling it for half an hour, I'd like to eat it now.
I know, I'm excited to try it. It looks really, really good.
Smells good.
Oh, lime in my eye! Lime in my eye! Oh my gosh. Can you see it? It's all over my face.
Yeah, it is. You know, I just squeezed like 8 limes and it just happened to me.
I made sure to... You did good, baby. Ooh, it's got layers. That's really good. That's one of my new favorites for sure. If you guys are interested in checking out HelloFresh, I highly, highly recommend it. Their meals are amazing. And you can actually use my code MeganAcuna14 to get up to 14 free meals across your first 5 boxes of HelloFresh. And you can visit the link in my description for more info. Okay, some time has passed. Matt's putting Rowan to bed right now. Things got a little crazy after lunch because first of all, I bled onto my clothes because when I was changing my cup this morning, I dropped it in the toilet, and so I took it out to sanitize it, and I just used a tampon, and then I forgot that I hadn't put it back in, so I was wearing my tampon for a lot longer than I should have because I thought I had the cup anyways, so that's why I'm in a different outfit. Just hung out with Rowan for a little while, went outside and sat on the swing and looked at the airplanes. Oh no, you can see the mic. There, that should be better. Now that he's going down for a nap, I'm going to just chill out. One thing I've been doing recently is this little self-love journal from Promptly. It's really easy and simple. It has like little journaling prompts, and you just do one every day. So it's not too overwhelming. I'm not supposed to like sit down and write 3 pages or something. This one says, describe a time when you felt heard and understood by someone. How did it affect you? So I'm just gonna write a little bit. Very difficult to write. That was super quick and easy. It only takes me a few minutes, and it's a nice way to like feel centered. I'm taking a break from the brace, also peep my cute Apple Watch tan, because it is hurting and it's giving me a blister. And my doctor said to wear it whenever I'm doing an activity that could trigger my pain, which is everything, like picking up Rowan and opening doorknobs. So I've just been wearing it 24/7, but my hand feels really stiff and sad. So I wore it while I did my journaling, so my writing isn't very legible. But I'm gonna take a little break from it now because I'm not gonna be doing anything too intense. So I thought it might be nice to have it off while Rowan's sleeping. But I thought while I was in here, I could show you guys my planner too, because my custom planner came in for this upcoming year. I always start my planners mid-year because I think at the beginning of the year, I'm feeling so motivated and excited, and I've made all my resolutions. And having a new planner start in the middle of the year is kind of another good check-in point for me. So normally I try to do it at the beginning of July, but this year it worked out to be August. And I got another golden coil planner. And I bought one of these last year, and they are pricey. They're completely custom planners, But for me, it was such a good business investment because it kept me organized and like on track. And I have no doubt that I achieved more goals because of this planner than I would have otherwise. So I'll show you my last year one and my one for this upcoming year. Here's the one I purchased last year. I got the like natural linen cover, and this was kind of my setup. So I had my days with my to-dos on one side, and then I had a to-do list, a little gratitude list, and like these were blank, so I used them for different things for different weeks. You can tell this was very well loved. In the back, I've got all kinds of bucket lists and finances. I especially like the goal pages. This is my new one. I got the tan leather. This was actually gifted, which is amazing because I'm such a big fan of theirs. Block out my phone number there, but I chose a quote from Issaquah for the first page. This is my setup for this year. So each month I have the calendar. I have a social media calendar. I got these little tabbies to help me keep my place. And I have that same goals page. Really, really love this. Some blank lists. I use these for like video ideas and anything else I need to keep track of throughout the month. And this is my new weekly setup. So I have a built-in to-do list, so I don't have to write the to-do part myself. And then it has priorities, gratitude, meals, and habits. And I like that this is a little bit more structured. I wasn't sure last year because it was my first custom planner ever. I wasn't sure what I would need, and I think this is actually a really good fit. And then over here is basically the same as like this on my old one. And then in the back, I have lined paper, grid paper. I have a holiday gifting list so I can keep track of people's Christmas presents because I did that on just like a blank piece last year. My reading log, my bucket list. I like to do 2 of these, so it's like 4 pages total, so I can have one for each season. Finances again, and yeah, that's it. But I'm so excited to use this. I can't believe I still have to wait a few more weeks to use it because it's so pretty. I could nap right now. I'm very tired. Rowan's been waking up at like 5:30 in the morning. We try to get him back down. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I think just from having so many people around, his routine was kind of interrupted, and then also he's teething, but the tooth broke through today. So here's hoping that that won't last too much longer. But the problem with napping for me is that when I wake up at the end of his nap, usually I feel like I didn't get any time to myself because I was unconscious basically for the whole time. So I think instead I'm going to make myself a little iced coffee and I'm going to read my book out on the patio. I'm reading Throne of Glass right now. Actually, I'm going to set you down because I have thoughts.
I heard there was iced coffee.
You want iced coffee? Okay.
I mean, oh, squishy, darling wife of mine, may I please have an iced coffee?
Yes, you may. Thank you for using your manners.
More.
I just pulled these glasses out of the dishwasher and hand washed them so I could use them because look at how cute. They're from Etsy. I'll link them down below. These are a splurge, but they make me happy every time I use them. So like I said, I've been reading Throne of Glass. And so many people said, oh, you liked Issaquah, you have to read Throne of Glass, it's even better. I've only read the first one, and I've heard that it gets better after the first 2. It's not bad, but it's just kind of disappointing compared to Issaquah. I feel like the writing sounds very young, and somebody told me Sarah J. Maas was like a teenager when she started writing them, even though the first book didn't get published until she was in her mid-20s, and like, I think it shows. So I'm hoping that it gets better. Rowan's not even in the series yet. Obviously, I've had that spoiled for me already. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, but I'm gonna keep going because I've heard that they get a lot better and I want to give it a chance. I read Crescent City like last week, 2 weeks ago, and that was a struggle to get through because there was like 200 pages of just information dumping in the beginning, and it was slow, but I loved the second half of the book, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm just gonna have some nice quiet reading time outside and hope that recharges my soul so that I'm ready to mom again in like probably a half an hour. Matt said also pray that Rowan takes a long nap. Amen. Here's your iced coffee, my love.
Thank you.
It's in a cute bubble glass.
Yes, I like these glasses.
They're fun. I want to get more, but they're so expensive. By the way, there will be a backyard makeover video out hopefully soon. I was hoping that it would come out before Rowan's party video because obviously like you saw so much of the backyard in that video, but we filmed us doing everything. We filmed the whole installation of the grass. We filmed making the light posts, building the swing. The only thing really left for us to do is to rip up the patio. So as soon as that's done, hopefully soon, I'm not much help right now, so Matt's gonna have to do it, then that video will be up. But I wanted to let you know I hadn't forgotten about it. Look who's awake. Hi, Rowan. Good morning. He just nursed. Oh, brought him his camera.
Can vlog with mommy.
You're so sweet. We're just having a nice little cuddle. He took a pretty short nap, which we expected because his first nap, the one that he took while I was cleaning, was pretty good. So Nana and Pops are going to come over in an hour or two. They're bringing us dinner, which is so sweet. They're bringing Hawaiian barbecue. Till then, we're just going to play and hang out, huh, mister? Hey, my friend. Where are your pants? Where are your pants, my friend? You don't know?
Rowan, are we having a pants off party?
Oh my god. Just ignoring that.
Tassels, 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 tassels. Tassels, tassels, tassels. Ooh. Tassels, 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 tassels. Hey, let's recreate the real Rowan. Oh. See, he still thinks it's funny. He's doing the sound now. Oh.
Mama, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh.
You're taking more than a couple today.
Oh.
Go get it, Rowan.
Good job. Yeah.
That was a good one. Yay! Reinforcements have arrived with food. Okay, since the grandparents are here, I am going to go on a little run. This is a really important thing for me to do occasionally. I feel like I just get a lot of pent up energy, especially from like not having any margin in my days of just like one thing immediately to the next, immediately to the next. Like my brain doesn't have time to process moving between activities. And so running is a really good way for my brain to be able to catch up and to blow off some steam. And, you know, obviously endorphins make you happy, and happy people don't kill their husbands, they just don't. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm wearing this cute little workout set. Last time I wore this in a video, I got a couple questions on it, and I'm very sad to say that it is no longer available. I did thrift it a long time ago. Like 90% of my clothing is thrifted. So I always feel so bad when somebody's like, oh, where's that from? I wanna get it. Like there's a 90% chance that whatever I'm wearing is thrifted. The first outfit I wore today was thrifted. This is thrifted. I just don't like to spend money on new clothes, and it's better for the environment. So that's where this is from. But the brand is Sweaty Betty. Maybe you can get lucky and find it on Poshmark. Okay, let's go for a short, maybe like 1 mile, easy peasy run. I just got back. I'm a little winded if you couldn't tell. I only went like a mile, but for some reason, whenever I'm on my period, running gets so much worse. It's so much harder. Like when I was first postpartum, I would get really intense pain, basically like the same kind as I had when I was having round ligament pain during pregnancy. So out of breath. And I get it again now, like when I'm on my period. So I don't know if it's like a uterus thing or what, but still a super fun run. I've had a couple of you guys message me and said that you've read ACOTAR because I've been raving about it so much. If you have, I highly recommend that playlist on Spotify. It's called In Valaris with the Inner Circle, and it's so good. But now I need to fuel up, so we're gonna go have some dinner. How good does this look? And it's pretty healthy too. Matt and I are in our rental car now. We're gonna go to Trader Joe's to get some stuff that we're out of, like coffee. Very important summer essential. Grandparents are with Rowan. He's supposed to go to bed in an hour, so we need to be back in like 45 minutes so I can nurse him.
He can have a late bedtime.
Fingers crossed.
It's the weekend.
He doesn't know that he's a baby.
Let him have his pizza Friday.
Every day is a weekend when you're Rowan.
Sounds kind of nice. I'm gonna be a baby.
It does. Okay, we're home from Trader Joe's, obviously. Our cashiers, Ellen and Ari, were so sweet and they wanted to be in the video. So shout out if you guys are watching this. It was so nice to meet you. I know it looks like it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's actually 9 o'clock. Rowan's in bed. The sun just sets so late here. And I thought I would end this self-care vlog by doing my skincare routine with you guys. Can I take this off? I feel like I can't win. It hurts when it's on and it hurts when it's off. Also, how stinking cute are these pajamas from H&M? I got them on clearance. I went in to return something and I saw them and I was like, yes, please. I just did my whole skincare routine talking to the camera and it was not recording. So that's fun. So quick little recap of what I did. I took off my makeup with the Soy Face Cleanser. Then I used this, which is a retinol cream. Would it be called a cream? Night treatment. I've never used retinol before, but like I said, I've been seeing some signs of aging and I'm all for aging gracefully. And I don't mind wrinkles and gray hair and stuff, but I feel like I'm 25, like I'm not there yet. I don't want to look older than I am. So I'm starting to use this. It was very expensive, so I hope that it works. Then I used my favorite facial oil, which is this one. It's by Biossance, and I'm not normally a facial oil person, but this one's really good because it soaks in really quickly. And then I use this Ultimate Miracle Worker eye cream. Again, I think it's like a retinol-based eye cream, and again, it was really expensive, so hopefully it works. I just bought these like 3 or 4 days ago, so been incorporating them into my routine. Thank you guys so much for spending this nice little self-care day with me. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not like back to 100%. I don't think that like one day can solve the burnout. But I have a clean house. I have healthy groceries in my fridge. I had a healthy meal today and I have leftovers for tomorrow. And I took a little bit of time for myself. So that was really good. If you are also feeling burnt out and worn down and weary, highly recommend trying to take a few minutes for yourself. I know it's so hard to find the time and I often don't. Like there's often just no time and I can't do it. But when I do, it always makes every other area of my life better. So that's my little soapbox. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm just gonna read for the rest of the night, so nothing too exciting. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you a lot and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!